It might still be morning. My bad. Nonetheless, let's get a message from our new, same energy, but a new person. So if you are one that had a catalyst, a new person assigned, it's the same energy, I know. Not even sure what we're calling it, but from going forward, we're going to be referring to him as just the divine masculine or divine counterpart. So if you have a new divine counterpart assigned to you or switched, if there was a change in that person because of catalyst or otherwise, right, then this message is for you. All right, so let's pull in the energy. Give me 1 second. I should have done this before I started the camera, but let me just pull in the energies. So what do they have to say? Your new counterpart, what do they have to say to you? So this is the... Sorry. I don't know where that came from. The new twin flame, or the new divine masculine to the divine feminine. All right. Thank you, Spirit. The new divine masculine just sounds bizarre. Our divine masculine to the divine feminines, please. Divine masculine to the divine feminine, but Spirit knows what we're trying to say. All right, give us the recent past of the new person, the new masculine, please. Recent past. What was it like? Perfect. All right. All right, give us, for those that they are attached to, the divine feminines they're attached to that's in the collective, give me the recent past of them so that they can resonate with this reading, if they know this reading is for them. Recent past others that these masculines or new masculines are attached to. Thank you. Seriously, come on. I'm not taking them because I wouldn't know. There's too many. I know there's a lot of us, but one more, please, Spirit, of the divine feminines that are attached to a new assigned masculine. I'll take that one because I know it's pertinent. So perfect. This pile is going to be for the masculines, what they want to say, what they want you to know, what they want to say, what's going on in their life, and what they want to say. This is for the new divine masculines or feminines, the new party person, new person. How's that? The new, thank you, Spirit guides, the new divine counterpart. Going on with them, and what do they want to say to the ones in the collective? One more, thank you. I'm gonna, hang on. I just want to make sure that that was supposed to come out. One more, please, Spirit. One more. All right, I'm going to take them just because I feel way more than I wanted, but all right, this is for the collective that is in a situation that they received a new divine counterpart. This is for the collective that has received a new counterpart. So the Empress, the High Priestess in the collective, or Emperor, or High Priest. Could be male or female. One more, please. Okay. My dogs are still barking. Spirit gives true and precise messages, please, for the new divine counterparts. The new divine counterparts, please. 3 messages for the near future for the new divine counterparts. One more, please, for their new divine counterpart. And mind you, I already did my reading, so this is your energies. What's meant for you. It's a lot. On the bottom is the Mystic Shaman, if those want to know. Okay, so in the recent past for this new divine counterpart, they had the retriever. They received the messages from Spirit. Number 5, about this change. It's 41 breaks to a 5. So they received the message and the visuals from their third eye regarding the situation from Spirit, and they chose this connection. They chose to stay true to the blueprint, to the energy that was attached to this connection. Regardless to what avatar there was, they're holding true to it. As the retriever, you see holding on to that little, almost looks like a golf ball, but holding on to it. Wanting to perhaps not say too much about it. This is like number 11 card regarding this. He feels like, okay, do I say something to the other person or do I sneak away? So this is not really wanting to say something to their other person that they were leaving, because they know that the energy, the signs, the message they received from their spirit guides regarding in their third eye, they just want to move forward. And so they're trying to peacefully move away from that other twin they had, because they no longer are attracted to them. That energy that they were drawn to has been moved from them, that person, to you, just as yours has been from your other person to them. Okay, so this is he of the fiery sword, cutting things out that no longer serve them, because they are divinely guided and divinely protected. This is being brave enough to draw their sword with intent and use it, not in the sense of war, but when you draw your sword, it should be drawn with honor, and they have done so. They're ready to move forward and cut things out that no longer serve them regarding the other connection, so that they can move forward for their highest good. You, on the other hand, if this does resonate with you, yeah, recently you probably were having a lot of bad things either said about you from your divine counterpart, or in the past maybe you were gossiping about the other person. Maybe they were cursing you, or you were cursing them. Nonetheless, a lot of gossip and soul shrinker activity, number 5's double time, in your past. So this could have been your other person or you having bad things to say because the other person was held to toxicity. Number 7, the roar, is the not only a tower moment, but 10 times that tower moment. So whatever energy was going on of this was multiplied by 10. So you had words probably either with that other person regarding their toxicity, or maybe even their karmic that was attached to them, such as my case. Number 5. She, the Kronk, here is spirit. Is this is like someone birthing a new beginning. Number 5, making that change. And this is, like someone's pregnant or giving birth. The hands of the universe holding their hands on you for your highest good, to develop and to move forward in growth for yourself, to help you ascend because you've done the work. All right, so they want you to know, divine masculines, your person now, is holding on to the strength, listening to their higher self. They are being guided by the light that shines from that energy, that blueprint that is tied to the other half of themselves, as are you. And they are listening and being directly for messages from Great Spirit, willing to be vulnerable and take a chance at this, but also to walk. Number 8 is like the 8 of Cups. Leave behind the other 8 and take a chance at losing them to go for that other 2 cups. Having the strength to do just that through spiritual guidance, not because they're giving up on the connection or the journey, because they're not. That divine intervention has occurred, moving that energy. So this isn't someone they're receiving or you receiving a high level soulmate. This is that energy from the other half of your soul being moved to another person. 9 of Pentacles, they're being grounded. They're listening to their intuition, even though they can't see clearly how this is going to play out. They know that they're listening to divine spirit and listening to that intuition that tells them the path to choose and to stay grounded and to accept that new beginning, the new offer, the new challenge. Again, with their listening to their intuition, the squirrel in these cards are the intuition, listening to their intuition to me for their highest good, for growth, regarding stability, regarding this connection. Ace of Pentacles, and leaving behind the heartbreak that was in the other connection. That yes, they are going to feel the heartache of the loss of the work they've put in towards that other connection, but they still know that it's for the highest good, for this journey, for their purpose, soul purpose, to follow where the flame is. And that flame is with that blueprint, that the microchip thing. All right, so yes, they're removing those swords from their heart, healing themselves, no longer accepting love from that other party, because they are in their throne. They know their value as this Queen of Cups. They've filled their own cup of self-love. They were just waiting, even though they've gone through an emotional turmoil here, which actually reminds me of that floodgate that broke. But keeping their toes connected to their emotional stability, listening to their higher self, their third eye open, and they want you to know that they have filled their own cup of self-love. They're not codependent. They don't have toxicity attached to them. They've left all that behind. And here with putting an end to self-sabotage, they've put an end to allowing someone to stab them in the back time and time again, leaving their spirit guides to check on them as if they are dead, because their other partner perhaps stabbed them in the back so many times they felt left for dead. Left them feeling like 10 of Pentacles, like they were always separated and not willing to do the work. For some of them, maybe they were gaslighted. They were with a narcissist energy. I don't like that term, by the way, but someone that was just wanting all the attention to them. They were with someone never giving reciprocity of love in spirit. But they want to move forward and be grounded in their pentacles and have a new beginning with someone that makes them feel childlike, feel like they are at home. And thus, for being protected, they want to step up. They are an emperor. They are the Hierophant. They have passion for this journey. They have a lot of passion and drive towards this connection of that energy. And their heart chakra is wide open. They are in their belief of this connection, firmly believing in this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Here you have, and how they feel about it, is they see you as a King of Pentacles, someone very grounded in your stability, keeping the light lit, the flame lit on your end as well, that you do equal their energy, and that you are always offering and not controlling, that you're offering of yourself to your other person, and they've seen that you have done the work, and they accepted this challenge of when the Spirit guided them to make the decision. They've seen that you were a gift being offered from Spirit, an opportunity that allowed them to continue in their journey without the heartbreak, without the stabbing them in the back, without the heartache. King of Swords, moving forward. They see you as someone very honest and truthful, sitting in your throne. What is that bird? Can't tell what it is, but I think it's a bald eagle because it has white on it, which is a feminine energy. Yes. And the moon here is with feminine energy, but yet the king is a masculine. So they see you also as very balanced in your truth and honesty. They see that you too had to make a tough decision because someone was always leaving you out in the cold. They see you as someone that is willing to choose for your highest good, with emotionally intelligent, balanced, able to put to rest or close the Pandora box, leave behind the drama, turn your back to the drama and move forward for this mission so that you can continue in your soul purpose of what you came to complete, what you came to do. They see you as very spiritually guided as well. They see you as all four queens in one, the Empress, able to birth a new beginning, that you are able to control the towers of the drama that fall around you. Your tower here is, in this image or picture, is upright. There's water flowing around it, but it looks more like a waterfall rather than an avalanche. I don't know what this is. They see that you are blossoming where you are at, that you are stable. And Ace of Cups, they see you as their new beginning, and they want to offer this Ace of Cup to you from the divine. There's a dove here in the top of this Ace of Cup, overflowing with emotion, with unconditional love, with passion, also with feminine energy. There's a woman down here in white, but to leave behind the storm clouds and to bring this cup from the divine to fruition with you. Sorry, hang on. Spirit gives true and precise messages for the new masculine, we'll say, or new counterpart, please. Clarification, please. All right. Ooh, new clarifications coming in. Priestess on the table. Celebration regarding the decision. All right, and let's move that down. Counterpart, or the collectives. And their near future and the collective's near future. Okay, let's move these. So you have here of that they are having the strength to realize that while they had other options if they wanted to just move on to another person, but they know that you were chosen from the divine for their highest good, and they listen to spirit guide and their intuition regarding this change. It's not an easy decision. Okay, so here the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Lover's card, knowing that yes, just as she is, this person here is staring at this squirrel with the that little hood over his head, right? That's supposed to be their intuition, but at the same time, I feel like this is this new person, new counterpart, holding your energy that has been given to them in the 5D, the 9D, and staring at you and looking at you as though they still recognize you, but they don't, because the face, they don't see your face, right? But they still feel your energy is the same energy, that's still the one that they love, that they adore, that they want to embrace, the one that the spirit and the stars have guided to them. Okay, and here with this new beginning of the Ace of Pentacles is Seven of Wands. They're now ready and willing to follow this guidance, the light bulb that come on, and ready to communicate and move forward and stand up for this change in the way, the change in persons, the change of energy. Well, it's not the same energy, sorry. Just the change in person. The three parties, okay, so some of them may have been caught in, or entangled in the three-party situation. Three of Swords, this was supposed to be about heartbreak though. Maybe some of them, just like you, may have been entangled in that with their person. Maybe that's why, if their person wouldn't leave that other karmic, then that's why they had the heartbreak. But they too are the high priest, high priestess, and they are celebrating this change because they are also very intuitive. They've been shown the visions, the truth behind the situation, and they accepted this challenge to move forward so that they could be in their soul purpose. And they're ready to put the work in with the Three of Pentacles, and they want you to know they're ready to put the work in. Regarding these three cards here, yes, there was a decision that had to be made, and they made it with their third eye, with their spiritual guidance, with their intuition, with their knowing that it was the right choice to make, the right path to choose, and it's time for a celebration. They're ready to move forward, and they are celebrating this change and embracing it as well. In the near future, they have Page of Swords. Perhaps they're trying to message you. Yeah, why did that sound weird? Messenger. Okay, messenger is what I hear. So maybe they're trying to find you on Messenger, or perhaps they already know of you. For some of you, you may already have been notified that this person knows exactly who you are, etc. We'll leave it there. Page of Pentacles, they're ready to already come and make a peace offering with you to shine their light from within and blossom so that they can communicate with you, but they want to come and show you this information and communicate regarding this change. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to show you that it's an end of that old cycle and a new world, a new opportunity, and the Wheel of Fortune wants to turn for you so that you can move forward in your journey. And here you have the King of Pentacles. They see you as someone very hardworking. You've put the work in because they've been shown the images of yourself and what you've gone through, just as you may have, or may not, but most likely have been shown what they've been through and what they've been working on as well. And that they have passion, and they see you as someone that's very passionate and tied to your soul purpose, to your mission, to your commitment. Thank you, Spirit. And someone also that has been equally hurt with the Ten of Swords here. They saw that you also were hurt with your other, from the previous person that you were with, whether it was by self-sabotaging, allowing the person with unconditional love to continue to come back, and ghost you or gaslight you, etc. But the World card here is to put an end to that old cycle and start a new cycle with you as the King of Swords, in your truth, in your purpose. And the Star card, they see you shining. They know that you had a hard, difficult choice to make as well. But they see you as the star card here, the star that is shining and lighting the path for them to find you. And they want to come out of the cold. They want you to continue to send the messages in the 5D, in the 9D, to bring them out of the cold as well, to light the way with your shine, your light, so that as their empress, you can bring them to you out of the cold. And they ask that you have the strength and the courage for this new beginning, and accept this as turn of events. Did I read those? I don't know. I don't think I did. I'll get back to those. I don't think I read those. But needless to say, they're coming up in the near future as the Hierophant, all right? And Knight of Swords coming forward in their truth for you. They want, or you, this is how they see you, with wisdom and in your truth and moving forward. Let me get back. I'm pretty sure I didn't read these. This is their energy. Kundalini has already completed 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 10. They've already completed their Kundalini. It's risen up out of their crown chakra and embodied the essence around them. They are awakened, as they say, from this energy. They're very passionate. They have a lot of sensual passion for you that's been reignited towards this energy that is there. They understand very much the circle of life, the cycle rather of life, that everything has a purpose, everything has a beginning and an end, and that this other connection had to end because it was not for your highest goods. And they're realizing that and they know that there's a soul purpose, a contract that both of you need to come together and get this reminds me of a compass here, that get you back on track so that you can both complete that mission. Number 7, the rattle. This reminds me of the war cry for some reason, but in the near future here, this is the rattle that they're shaking, the war cry. They are coming. They're ready to fight for you. They're ready to fight for this connection, to get into soul purpose. Amen. Someone with a driven purpose, passion. You are seeing, someone is guided. Maybe I saw this already. 6. Okay, number 6 is the staff card here. This is the staff is what always you use, like when you're walking, you're guiding, right? The King of Wands usually has it at his side also. But a staff is like our spirit guides. It's always with us on our journey. And here this staff has its third eye open. And so you're using your third eye to guide you in this decision to move forward past the change, because number 6 is, 5 is about change. So this change already occurred a week or so ago, right? Or 2 weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I guess. Spirit's saying about a week ago, this finalized. 6 card is what comes after 5 is number 6, right? It's that step after the change. So because you've already seen this take place, though, with your third eye, Spirit has shown you the vision and guided you. You had a choice to make and you chose. Number 4, you're from the lower world. You had to come up out of the lower world because the other things were dragging you down. The other energy that you were with was dragging you too low and keeping you in a low vibration. And it was time for you to exuberate and come forward and shine your light for the star that you are. Time Master here. Number 3, body, mind, and soul. It's being not afraid to take control of the past, present, and future. You're someone that, as a high priestess, you realize that everything has that infinity. Everything that goes around comes around. Everything has a purpose, a beginning and an end. But the Time Master is someone who can travel to the past and change their past. Someone that can change the future by being a co-creator. And someone that's not afraid to travel to other dimensions and other timelines to be that change they want to see in the world. And that's how your new person sees you. What do you need to work on together? spiritual strength. Have strength in this near completion number 9. The spirit has this. Their spirit, this is as if it's your spirit guides to me, holding the pressure from falling. If you felt like it was falling in on you, it's not. Spirit has got you. Spiritual strength, knowing that spirit has got your back. Number 8, accelerated motion. Things are accelerating now. Things are occurring rapidly, like the tornadoes flying through the air. The winds, as they say, the wind, what was it? The winds are changing. The currents are turbulent. Accelerated motion everywhere. This is time to step up and because some were refusing to see the light. Some of our partners, right, or your partner, their partner, were refusing to see the time was urgent, that there was an accelerated moment, that they had to step away from toxicity, and they delayed that movement, and so they were refusing to see. And Spirit wants you to know, don't be like the other person that you were with. Don't be like your counterpart that you had to where you're refusing to see this change for what it is. It's a gift from Spirit. And work on your third eye as well, number 6. All right. What your ancestors want to say about this change. I can just hear them now. Be wise. Use your wisdom. The universal law, what goes around comes around. And yes, there was a time and a place for everything, a time to start, a time to end. The other situations have come to an end, and time to embrace the new change. And you're learning a lot from this change. You're learning a lot from having to go within and listen to your spiritual guidance, listening to your intuition regarding this. And they are directing you or advising you to share your knowledge, what you've learned, with others so that they can learn as well. Also, long snow moon, contemplation. Time for contemplation is over. You've received the messages, and it's time for deliberate actions. 9, near completion also. 33. Your spirit guides are probably celebrating. Medicine man and medicine woman, and what did I say? They have the staff right beside them, right? Moving forward to heal themselves, moving forward in this journey because you have done the work and you've gone within and healed your inner child. And it's a continuous process. You still have to go within regularly when you get triggered to heal yourself and to know when you need to step back, to go into hermit stage and heal, when you have to rest. But you have that knowledge now because you're stepping up. And spirit, medicine man and medicine woman is coming from your ancestors or your spirit guides to say that for some of you, you are healers and medicine men, and it's time to seek peace with yourself regarding the situation. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend can see, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. An emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people that you can trust. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. And Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Okay, and Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. And a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. Absolutely. That's about sums up this connection. The new connection is a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So this is what I have for you. And I hope you have a blessed day. Namaste.